Hello, hello, hello. It's Belinda from Belinda's Book Nook, and today is February 1st. Happy Black History Month. I am really excited for this month of all sorts of things on and offline with regard to Black history. But I wanted to make an announcement, and I wanted to make it the first day of Black History Month on my channel. One of the things that I have been doing is working behind the scenes to create something that I thought would be useful to a lot of people, particularly in the booktube community. What I have done is I've created a database, and it's called the Black Booktuber database, and it has a listing of all the Black booktubers that I could find on YouTube. And I wanted to try to create a place where you could find all that information at once. And this project kind of came to me last year this time. I know there were a couple of things that kind of were the catalyst to it. One was just my own experience coming on BookTube many years ago, and also even today, and the struggles to find other Black booktubers on YouTube. It's not always easy. You know, you're trying different keywords, you go to Black booktubers and you see other people that might be following them. You know, there's a lot of little ways you can do that to try to find them. But I was hoping that there'd be a better way for moving forward to be able to find Black booktubers. So another reason was, I think there was an article that came out, I want to say it was last year. And it was either in the New York Times or maybe the Wall Street Journal, and I think it was an article about booktubers. And I think the the discussion going around BookTube rather, was that there wasn't a very diverse group of people that were highlighted in that article. And then another thing that kind of was a catalyst for this was a discussion that I had with Dee Dee from Brown Girl Reading and several other booktubers, and she hosted for Black History Month last year chats where we talked about, we gave book recommendations and talked about books. It would be like 4 or 5 of us, and I was in a panel talking with Dee Dee, and we were discussing you know, the struggles of authors and their access to being able to get publicity, and that a lot of some of that responsibility falls on the actual author. And we talked about also, you know, that just wanting to be able to have more access to or to publishers as well, and being able to see new releases. I think another thing that, you know, we had to talk about as well was just that, you know, there weren't many publishers reaching out always to the Black booktubers to give them arcs of books to basically promote on their channels. And I think part of that was that they may not have known where all of the booktubers are and face the same struggles, and not really putting an effort to try to really reach out and find all of them. And so I wanted to create a place that would be able to be used by many. And first and foremost would be for just general YouTube users that want to look for more diverse content or produced by Black people talking about books. And I wanted to have it so that it would be easy. You could just go in and you could, you know, look around and see, you know, and click and go in and see the content that's been created. What I ended up, and another thing that I wanted it to be for, I want to stay on point, is that I wanted it to be for publishers. So now if a publisher wants to release a new book and they want to get some more promotion, and it doesn't have to be a author of color, it could be a white author, it doesn't matter, but they can have an opportunity to reach the Black booktubers to be able to ask them to promote some of these new releases. I think for Black authors, it also would be nice for them to have a place that they know that they could actually talk. They could even do interviews with the different booktubers, would be my hopes, that there'd be more of that. I know some of the channels are already doing some of that, but I think we could increase that with this opportunity and having a place that you can actually just find everybody. And so after I thought about all of that, and I said to my husband, I was like, I wish there was some place we could find them all. It's just so frustrating sometimes. And I go to the same people, which I love, but I know there are other people out there, and how do I find them? So over the course of several months, we talked back and forth, and I started to do research. Basically, I just was snooping around. I would find somebody I know and look and see who made comments and if they had a channel, and I would take them and I would put them in the database. Um, a message I'd like to put out there is that if you aren't on there and you'd like to be on there and you're a Black booktuber, you can let me know. You can leave a comment below and I can actually insert you into the database. It's going to continue to evolve. There'll be more people. Even while I was doing this, the beauty of this is that I have people on this list that have been on for years and years. And then I have people that literally had started a week or two earlier. So they'll be on here and they're probably going to get a lot more subscribers and people viewing their videos because they'll have access to more people. And the other thing that I really enjoyed about the project and looking at the different booktubers, because many of them I had not known of as well, is this the diverse range of genres and delivery of the messages, and just really, really cool. I mean, you can get anything you want in here. If you're looking for science fiction or fantasy, or if you're looking for literary fiction, or you're looking for horror. I think there was a couple in there that had horror. I like how I said horror instead of horror. So there's a lot of that on there. And it's on my blog, which I have been also revamping to really focus on my reviews and things that I thoughts about books, and I put information about new releases and things like that on there. But it will always be housed there on a link on the actual site, and you can click in and you'll see the name of the person. You will see the name of the channel, rather, the name of the, I think the name of the person, and then you will see the description. In the descriptions are basically pulled from the description the person put in their about. If people want something more in theirs, they can let me know down in the comments below, and I can edit that to add or subtract some of the stuff that's on there. But what I recommend for everybody to do is, we're in Black History Month, so, subscribe to some new channels, and come in and, maybe come to the database, find out a couple and look at the couple today and a couple tomorrow and a couple the next day. And by the time the end of the month, you've gone through some new channels that you probably didn't know about. I think it's going to be exciting. I'm excited to present it to you. I have my laptop here that I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it because I don't still know how to, putting all that stuff on the screen and stuff. So I'm just gonna show you what it kind of looks like. So this is what it looks like. So you'll have, you'll come in on the website and you'll see the name of the channel, the booktuber's name, and the description. And when you click on the name of the channel, it will bring you to the actual booktuber channel. So I'm real excited. I kept this under wraps because I wasn't sure if we were going to get it done. My husband built the database for it and did all the technical stuff for me. And I did all of the research trying to find channels. But like I said, I want to also leave a message if there's some people out there that don't consider themselves black or don't want to be included for whatever reason. Please also let me know down below and I can take you off the database. And for the people that I did miss, because I'm sure that I did, let me know again and I can add you to the database. Just be patient. It'll take a little bit of time for me to get all those changes in. But I hope you enjoy it. I had a lot of fun. It was a lot of work looking and snooping and trying to find them. And I found so many wonderful channels that I'm going to subscribe to as well. I just think it's going to be really fantastic, and I hope that we can move forward. Publishers, authors, booktube, and YouTube users will use this database to be able to help promote more diverse content on YouTube. And I thank you for you guys' time, and I will see you guys soon with some more stuff. This month I have lots of things planned for Black History Month. I'm going to be doing a buddy read and a read along with Dee Dee. She's doing another Read Soul Lit book, so I will give some more announcements on those later. but I wanted to give you guys a chance to check out this database and let me know what you think. All right, have a great day. Bye.